Hello and welcome! I am Dat Cool German, and I shall be doing a vlog today. So, I've prepared a few questions about myself, and I'll be giving you the answers to those questions. Just to clarify, the game I'm playing is Forza Horizon 2 for everybody who doesn't know. It's a pretty fun game. Say just to play. Yeah, so let's start off with the first question. Um, it's how old am I? Well, I am 18 years old. I hope that clarifies your questions. For everybody who's wondering why the the language on the screen is in German, it's 'cause I live in Germany. And that brings us to our next question. Why am I in Germany? Well, I'm in Germany because I'm going to be going to college here, or to university. And yeah, so that's why I'm in Germany, or that's why I'm living in Germany. The next question is, what do you drink with dinner? Okay, so what do you drink with dinner? Well, it really depends on what kind of mood I am. Sometimes, if I'm feeling classy, I'll break out the bottle of wine. If not, then, or if I'm feeling pretty cheap, I'll drink some Coke. Not to say that Coke is cheap, but yeah, it usually depends on the mood I am. The mood I am in. Can you change the oil in your car? Yes. I'm not going to say I can do it well. I can probably change the oil in my car. But, yeah. Yeah, well, I'm just going to say I can change the oil in my car and, yeah, be done with that. Can you change the oil filter in your car? Probably. If somebody told me what an oil filter looks like and maybe how to change it, I could probably change it. But I'm gonna say probably just like that. Probably not. Next question is, am I afraid of heights? No. I am not afraid of heights. I know a lot of people are, but I'm perfectly fine with being at the top of a tall building. I also love to fly, which probably says that I'm not afraid of heights, but yeah, just to clarify, I am not afraid of heights. I am, however, afraid of spiders. I really hate spiders. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's called arachnophobia. But yeah. Oh, why? Why do you have to be there? Alright. Have you ever been in love? Yes. Oh, fucking shit. Sorry. Let me just finish this race before I answer that question. Okay. Have I ever been in love? Yes. And that's as much as I'm going to say about that, because you don't really need to know too much about my personal life. But yes, I've been in love. Favorite car? Favorite car? That's a really good question. I have to say I love muscle cars. I also love the European saloons. Ooh, Mazda MX-5 Miata. Anyway, probably my favorite car is the Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat, the 707 horsepower beast. For everybody who doesn't know what it is, you should go look it up because it's a pretty cool car. Probably I'd also have to say I really like BMW M3s. I know those, well, both of those cars, they're not really comparable, but I'm just a fan of all cars. Let's put it at that. Let's say that and leave it at that. Favorite song? Favorite song? Um, well, let's say instead of favorite song, let's say favorite genre of music. I like rock, I like pop, I like rap. So I also love listening to classical music. Um, um, and then to clarify, favorite song, I'd have to say is "Apologize" by One Republic. I absolutely love that song, and if you love that song too, you should tell me about it in the comments. Or just tell me whatever your favorite song is in the comments. Um, reason I joined YouTube. I can probably not answer that question because I don't really know the reason why I joined YouTube. I guess it was just to say that I wanted to try something new and have, well, people maybe, watch videos that I make. And I mean, there's probably a lot of reasons why I joined YouTube. I just can't tell you one right now. Maybe in a later vlog I'll come back to that question and have a nice answer for you guys. Okay. Next question's kind of weird, but why doesn't McDonald's sell hot dogs? And I can honestly say I don't know. If you do know why McDonald's doesn't sell hot dogs, you should tell me about it in the comments. What was the last picture you took with your phone? Last picture I took with my phone was of my car. For everybody who doesn't know, I drive a Skoda Fabia, which is a small compact car. Well, it's not that small, but it's kind of small. It's relatively small. I'm not gonna say it's big like a minivan or anything, but it's a compact. Or no, better, it's a hatchback. Yes, I'm remembering my terminology. Yeah, if anybody actually has a Skoda Fabia or drives one, you should tell me about it in the comments, because I'm really interested to know what you guys think or what you guys do, and you can let me know. You can tell me your life story in the comments. Let's just say that. What keyboard keys do I not use? Okay, honestly, I can tell you guys I do not use right shift or right control. Why? I don't know. It's just I never actually felt like using those keys before, and it's just, well, actually I wouldn't say I just never get to, well, never mind. I just don't use right shift or right control, sadly. Right shift and right control are all lonely by themselves. What is your favorite word? That's a good question. I have to say, I don't know. My favorite word, I really like spaghetti, but that's a food, so, and that not really a word, which doesn't really make sense, but probably I'd have to say my favorite word probably be, think, strudel. That's it. My favorite word is strudel. I had to think about it. I completely forgot. But strudel, I just find strudel to be a funny word. I don't know why. It's just, if you think strudel is a funny word, or if it's your favorite word, just tell me in the comments, because I think strudel, I find strudel, just the word is, I don't know, it's just funny. If you're, I find a lot of stuff just, I don't know, just really funny, and I am losing this. Actually, I think I'm losing this race. Okay, anyway. Completely lost my chain of thought. If you could choose one superpower, what would it be and why? I'd probably have to say either telekinesis or the ability to fly. I love to fly, which makes sense that I'd like to have that ability. Also, it really save on plane tickets from here back to America. Um, Otherwise, telekinesis I think would be pretty cool because I really want to know what people think. Um, yeah, I think also maybe I don't know, being able to run really fast would be pretty cool. Like, or just I don't know. If I could be okay, next question. If I could be any superhero, who would I be? I'd have to say Iron Man. I think Iron Man is probably one of the coolest well, he's not really a superhero, but I think he's one of the coolest action figure type heroes, and I think he's pretty cool. Um, what was the last book you read that you simply couldn't put down until you finished it? I'd have to say The Martian. If anybody knows that book, you know it's a really good read. Literally could not put it down. I was fucking Nissan. Um, really couldn't put it down. And now they're making a movie, and I'm gonna be the first person in line to see that, to get tickets to see that movie. All right, next question. Okay, that brings us to what's your favorite movie? I'd have to say I really liked Oblivion. Um, it came out 2011, 2012, I think. It had Tom Cruise in it, and it was just I really like sci-fi. I really like fiction, and I thought it was a pretty cool movie. Um, Another movie I really liked was Snowpiercer with Chris Evans. That came out a few years ago as well, and if you haven't seen that, I think if you have Netflix, you can just look up Snowpiercer, and I'm not gonna tell you any spoilers or anything, but it's about a train that goes, or it's about the planet, and we're in an ice age, and there's this train, and everybody who's left alive on Earth is in this train, and yeah, it's a good movie. Okay, that brings us to who's my favorite actor. Probably you'd have to say it's Robert Downey Jr. I think he's just he's he did the Iron Man. Uh, he plays Iron Man really well. Um, yeah, I really enjoyed those movies, and yeah, I think he's a good actor. And if you disagree with me, well, we can't all be right. Um, yeah, what do I do on weekends? Well, it usually depends. Now that I've been in Germany for a while, I've gone hiking in the Alps. I've gone to movies. I've played volleyball. Um, yeah, just, I do it. Whatever is available on the weekends to do, I do. And yeah, I probably I'd have to say I really enjoy hiking. I just love getting out into nature. Um, yeah, it's that I love playing volleyball. That is also the sport I play. If that answers anybody's question. Um,
Hey, wie
yeah,
läuft's denn so? Was kann ich für dich
I
tun?
try to be really active. Let's say this, and I know me doing YouTube is probably says that I sit around 24/7 playing video games, but I mean I really try to, I go for a run every morning, and I try to stay active, and it's just yeah, I don't know I don't know what else to say. Um, what do I use to record my videos? I use a Elgato Gaming HD60, which is for next gen consoles, and so far done really well in recording videos, and yeah. Let's see, what other question is? Who is or was your celebrity crush? Well, I think it's this is a hard question to answer, because I'm not really the big movie watching type. I mean, I go to the movies sometimes. Um, I usually probably my favorite. Well, probably the one the one person I'm not gonna say I have a crush on, but the one person I like. Or well, okay, that doesn't really help either. But probably I don't know. I don't know how to clarify this, but probably because it wasn't really like a crush or anything. It was, well, this is a hard question. Um, Probably I'd have to say probably the one celebrity I really like or liked is Chloe Mortiz. She the reason the reason why was this is probably for the wrong reason, was because her birthday was 7 days before mine, and we were born the same year. So I was like, well, that's kind of cool, and that's probably the wrong reason, but I think I'm just weird like that. I'm just gonna say that. Um, hmm. What's my favorite food? I like pizza. I like hamburgers. I'm trying to think. If you ever come to Germany, the one thing you have to get is schnitzel. If you, and I mean, if you know what schnitzel is, you are my hero. Because it's a very Bavarian Bavarian type type of food. Um, for all of you who don't know what Bavarian means, it's okay. It's kind of hard to explain but Germany split up into um, I don't know, probably the equivalent of counties and states. Um, Bavaria is the southernmost. Technically, I don't know. I think it's it's hard to explain, but Bavaria is the southernmost part of Germany, and it's the part with the Alps, and it's got a lot of culture. And if you ever go there, you have to get schnitzel. It's a must. Yeah. Um, for everybody who wants to know, I meant to add this earlier where I said I lived in Germany. I lived near Munich, and I'm not saying if you ever come to Munich you should like visit me, because that'd be kind of weird, but just you know just leave that in one of the, or you can leave. Oh, I'm tripping over my words today. You can tell me in the comments of my future videos if you ever come to Munich. Just say that, and I'll be like, I can tell you some of the best spots to go, some of the best spots like restaurants and stuff, and what to do, and yeah. So I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. Please like and subscribe, and it'll help me out a bunch, and it'll tell me that you guys want to see more, and yeah. So I am that cool German, signing off and saying stay cool everybody, as I drive into a wall.